dear God, thank you for this opportunity. I don't take it lightly, dear God. If I realize, dear God, Lord, it is your desire to use the man of God to say what you want to be said. And I pray, dear God, you help me to do just that. And dear God, that every man, woman, boy, and girl that's here can say that God has spoken. We thank you and we love you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. If you will turn your Bibles to the book of Psalm, chapter number 34. Psalm 34. Amen. Psalm 34, we're going to take a look at lines 17 through 19. Psalm 34, lines 17 through 19. Wow. Amen. Acts. Amen. The Word of God. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears, delivers them out of all their troubles. The Lord is near to those who have a broken heart, and saves such as have a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. Amen. My. If you will, I want you to turn to your neighbor. I want you to share with them these words. Amen. If you're not too lean on that. Say, neighbor. Neighbor. Oh, neighbor. Oh, neighbor. The preacher. The preacher. With the help. With the help. Of the Holy Spirit. Of the Holy Spirit. Will preach. Will preach. From the subject. From the subject. Up close. Up close. And personal. Amen. You may be seated. Amen. Up close and personal. We're going to be looking at this month personal devotion. And when we look at personal devotion, can we all agree that we can be devoted to some stuff, and that stuff doesn't necessarily have to be the things of God? Amen. We look at our devoted lives, what God has called us to do. We've got to make sure we understand that true personal devotion to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, requires us to make some adjustments in our life. When you look at personal devotion, you've got to understand what you're doing is you're actually having a relationship with the God you say you serve. Amen. There's many people who say they love God and God is their heavenly Father, but can I help you? A father gonna hear from you from time to time. A father's gonna know what you sound like from time to time. Oh, yes. A father's gonna hear your beckoning call from time to time. So we're gonna take a look at personal devotion. So we look at today's world, can I help you? Many times we'll get devoted to job, we'll get devoted to things, we'll get devoted to doing our own thing. But as the old church would say, only what you do for Christ will last. And you've got to understand that a relationship with God, can I help you, going to send you through a roller coaster type experience. Because can I help you, when you on the journey with the Lord, some stuff gonna come your way to where it might just cause you to ask God, why? But can I help you? God knows what he's doing. He knows who you are. And guess what? If you're his child, he knows you by name. Now, here's the thing about it. Can I help you? When you look at our lives, when you look at us individually, God got to deal with some of us a little bit differently than he deals with us. Parents, come with me. Can you say you got a child and you can tell them, hey, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, go do this for me, or go do that for me, and that child gonna move like lightning struck. But sometimes You got a knucklehead somewhere in the mix. And when you speak, it's like you're talking to a rock. And sometimes you got to get out what they call that rod of correction and say, yeah, like my mama used to tell me, boy, you don't believe Christ died. But I'm going to show you that he died and he rose the third day. Yeah, we got to understand when it's a personal thing, can I help you? You're gonna go through some stuff. And God may have to deal with you a little bit differently from others. But can I help you? He loves us all. He loves us all the same. Well, preacher, where you get this idea of up close and personal? If you stay with me, amen, and you don't go to sleep and you sit up and you're attentive, I tell you what I mean by up close and personal. Amen? Amen. In this verse right here, it says, the righteous cry and the Lord heareth. Now here you have David, who's a psalmist, who wrote most of the Psalms. And here David is talking about how God answers those that are called righteous. Now I'm going to camp out at that righteous for just a minute. Won't be there that long, but I got to set some stuff straight. Can I help you? We should never ever walk around like we made ourselves right in our own power. You are not righteous because of you. You are righteous because of who you are attached to. And when his children, the righteous, call on him, the Bible says, what? He hears them. See, sometimes what we'll do, we'll walk around and we'll look down our nose at folk. We'll act like we ain't never been nowhere. We ain't never cussed. We ain't never drank. We ain't never done dope. But we'll look at the dope head and treat him like he ain't about nothing. But can I help you? Some of us are here today but by the grace of God. So don't you walk around all self-righteous like you got it all together by yourself. Amen. God cleaned us up by his grace and by his mercy. It says, and the righteous cry, and the Lord hears. I got to use this illustration. Parents, you ever heard your child cry, but you wasn't around them at the time, but when you heard their voice, you knew it was yours. Like, hold up. You could have been in the middle of working. You could have been in the middle of a good, juicy conversation. But you hear that child cry. You're like, hold up. Stop. Wait a minute. That's my baby. Can I help you? That's what God does. When we call on the name of the Lord, can I help you? We get his attention. You know what he says? He says, hold up. Wait a minute. That's my child. And can I help you? He'll hear you, but you've got to call on him. See, we'll call everybody else. We'll run to everything else. But yet and still, we won't call upon the name of our God. But you've got to call on him in order for him to hear you. See, we'll stress out and do all kinds of things, and we'll make it like, like the world is over. But can I help you? God just say, you ain't got to have all the answers. Just know I've got the answer. And guess what? If you call me, I will hear you. Well, preacher, what can you tell me from the text? God gives attention to those he knows. Do you know it? Does he really know you? Because you got to understand, God listens and hears and attentive to the ones that he knows. And the ones that know. Anybody in here ever had a situation and you know that you was at a brick wall and you say, Lord, you're going to have to make a way out of no way. I don't know how you're going to do this. I don't know how you're going to do that. But Lord, I'm trusting in you. I don't have all the answers. I done depleted everything and every resource that I thought I had. But at the same time, Lord, I'm coming to you because I don't know where else to go. And God said, yes, my child, thank you you for coming to me by now because I've been waiting for you to call on me. See, he gives attention to those that he knows. And look what he says. He delivers them out of them all. Let the church say all. Let the church say all. Can I help you with that all? See, you got to understand that with our crazy fool self, God will even rescue us from some stuff we brought on ourselves. He delivers us from them all. It reminds me of the children of Israel. God called them stubborn, stiff-necked, disobedient, treacherous. God would tell them stuff, and they would act like God ain't said nothing. God would deliver them time after time after time after time again. And many folks say God was kind of hard on them and stuff like that. But can I help you? God showed his mercy. Because he said, "If my people who are called by my name." Can I help you that God will even deliver you out of some stuff you brought on yourself? All he wants you to do is know that guess what? That he's the one can get you out of it. And he'll deliver you from it all. But I gotta help you with this one. That yeah, he may deliver you from it, but they got some side effects that go along with it. It's called consequences. He'll bring you out. Amen. But at the same time, can I help you? There's some stuff that may linger on that'll show you that you've been through what you've been through. What you talking about, preacher? Well, how many of you can say that you've been through some stuff and you've done some stuff, but you got some war wounds? You got some scars to show for it. Well, that's what God does. He'll deliver you, but he might leave a little something behind just to show you what you done went through, to remind you that he did deliver you from what he delivered you from. Kind of reminds me of David. Yeah, David saw that beautiful black woman sitting on that ledge, and he knew that woman wasn't his. Amen. But at the same time, David wanted what he wanted. He was the king, and he could do whatever he wanted to do. So David decided to go after this one-man wife. Well, David had the woman's husband killed and everything. God never dethroned him, but he caught him all his days. He brought him out of it. He forgave him for it, but he left him a reminder to let him know, yep, you remember what you did? Now I'm going to spare your life, even though folk was trying to kill you. I'm going to take care of you and cover you, even though things will come in your way to try to get you off course. But I'm going to keep you in the midst of this storm. And God will allow us to be delivered from some stuff, even though we brought it on ourselves. God can rescue you from any situation. Any situation. Well, preacher, you just don't. Any situation. I don't care what it is. Any situation. Why do we at times make it like God can't help us with this? Or God can't help us with that? God is greater than anything you might face, and he's gracious enough to even help you out of some stuff that you've gotten yourself into. Lord have mercy. It says the Lord is nigh. That word nigh means near, close to, next to. He is nigh unto them that are of a what? No, that's not what I heard. No, you got to declare and decree. No, you got to call those things that be not as though they were. You got to walk in authority. That's what I hear some people say. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart. Can I help you? You want to be elevated? Bow down. You want to be lifted up? Get on your knees. You want the Lord and near to you understand he's God and you not.
Amen.
He's nigh unto them that are of a broken heart. Can I help some of us in here today? As quiet as y'all, but I'm going to preach anyway. God got to break some of us down.
Amen.
Because we've been thinking we was in charge the whole time. When all the while, he said, I'm the one that's taking care of you. The job you got, you think you was so smart? That's why you got it? I'll show you I can take that from you. The possession you got, that you think you got because you made all the right moves, I can take that from you.
Amen.
All the places that you go, that you think you did all the right things to get there, I'll show you that I will put you to where you are in a holding pattern, or matter of fact, I'm going to ground you to where you can't go nowhere. Says the Lord is nigh or near unto them that are of a broken heart. The best thing you can do when you go to God is minimize and reduce yourself and understand the massiveness of who he is. That is the only way God can come near to you. Because can I help you? You know why he can't come near to you when you all high and lifted up? Because you at a point where you feel you don't need it. So if I'm high and lifted up and I don't think I don't need nobody, can I help you? God said, well, I guess you got it. You don't need me in this. But he's near to them that are a broken heart. What preacher you mean? He'll allow storms to come my way. Yeah. He'll allow stuff to happen to where I'll even say if it ain't one thing, it's another. Yeah. He'll allow things to happen to where stuff that I was relying on heavily will be removed from my life. Yeah. He'll allow people to lie on me. Yeah. He'll allow people to do things to you that really you didn't deserve. Yeah. You know why? Because he wants you to have a broken heart. Now, here's the thing. That broken heart deals with being shattered. Okay? Shattered. Okay? Shattered. And when you look at something being shattered, how many of you can say that if you felt at times when your life felt like all broken into pieces? All everywhere. And you trying to figure out, Lord, I really don't know how to put this back together. And the only thing you can do is seek help. Well, help me out, preach. You ever been going along your way and you saw somebody in a jam? When you see someone in a jam, can I help you? God has designed us to where when we see folk in a jam, something in us wants to go see what's wrong with them. Wait a minute. See, what ends up happening is kind of like this. When we see somebody that's in need of help, something in us will tell us, you know what? They need help. I have the resources to help them. So now I'm going to reach out and I'm going to go and I'm going to try to help them in the middle of what? Their situation. Well, can I help you? That's what God is saying. When you realize you need help and you're in the middle of a situation, then he can come close enough to give you the help and the assistance that you need. You know why? Because he knows that you rely on him and you're not relying on anything or anybody else. And it's that broken heart that understands and knows they need to be put back together. The Lord sticks close to a humble to an humble heart. He sticks close to a humble heart. And you got to understand that really truthfully, when you look at that humble heart, you can have somebody making all the right moves, thinking and making all the right decisions and get nowhere. And you have somebody with a willing heart, a willing spirit, and somebody that knows that God is God, and God will elevate them to areas that, guess what, he never thought, or they never thought they could be in. Why? Not because they all that, but because they understand that God is who he is. And we've all got to understand and realize and know that. Look what it says. And saving such as be of a contrite spirit. Let the church say contrite. That contrite there means literally dust. 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 And when you look at dust, dust is scattered along the ground, and really and truthfully, you got to understand, dust is walked on. Dust is considered really just dust. You know, go get that old dust out of here. But the Lord says, until your spirit gets to where it's like dust, really and truthfully, I can't save you. Because really and truthfully, you don't think you need to be saved. Now, preacher, what do you want me to do? You want me to walk around like, I ain't about nothing, I don't never be nothing, and want me to walk around all depressed and no, don't y'all leave here with that impression. And don't y'all leave here saying that, and don't y'all leave here with that on your mind. All God is saying is this: realize he is who he is, and you are who you are. And many times what happens is, we get to the point to where we try to be God. We try to fill his shoes. But can I help you? That's some big shoes to fill. And you be shooting yourself in the foot trying to fill the shoes that God wears. So you got to understand this one thing, that God looks for those who are of a contrite spirit. Those who know when they go to him, God, you ever heard the old church say, Lord, if I ever need you, I sure do need you now. Knee bent and body bowed. Why? Because, Lord, I'm coming to you right now. Because why? Because, Lord, I need you like the air that I breathe. I need you more than anything else right now. So, Lord, nothing else matters right now, but, Lord, you are the one who have control over everything that I'm going through. Can I help you? The Lord can put you back together. See, when it seems like life has spread you out like dust, the world is walking on you, your problems are bearing you down, people are beating you down, the Lord can put you back together. Well, how you know that, preacher? It says that he saved such that be of a what? A contrite spirit. I'm going to say something, and many times people take what the preacher says and they don't interpret it correctly, but I got to say it because it's the truth. And it's the reason why we're in the pickle we're in right now. You got to understand that doctors have labeled depression as a mental thing. But it's all spiritual.
Amen.
And he'll rather give you a pill to pop to make you feel good and forget about your problem temporarily. Then you understand that God saved such as be of a contrite spirit. And we living in a world. I gotta say this because it's in my spirit. You want to know why folks shooting up stuff now? Their spirit ain't right. Folk taking other folk life for no apparent reason. Their spirit ain't right. And in many cases, you'll find that doctors have tried to diagnose them previously and deal with the problem with medicine. And all the while, it's a spirit. But at the same time, you got to understand and know that God is in charge. He's in control. And Big Mama didn't have a pill to pop. Big Mama called on Jesus. I know we're going to get help on that. But you tell me how somebody that birthed 20 children don't think about being depressed. And take care of all of them with joy. And you got some with two ready to kill them and themselves. Help me, Jesus. Can I help you? Because we're relying too heavily on ourselves. And we're relying too heavily on our own ability. Can I help you? You got to get to the attitude where you understand and know it is too hard for you. But with Christ, all things are possible. Bible said that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. We put it on the shirt, we put it on our bumper sticker, but it ain't in our heart. It's just something we say to sound good. But can I help you when it get in your heart? You're going to run to Jesus before you run for war. You got to understand the Lord He can put you back together. Now, I'm not telling you something that I heard. I'm telling you something that I know. And can I help you? Life gonna be hard. Life gonna bring trouble. Things gonna happen. Quit acting like nothing's supposed to happen to you. When stuff happens, we act like ain't nothing supposed to happen to me. One thing the Lord had to share with me clearly one day, who you supposed to be. So if it happens to the next person, why it can't happen to me? Who I'm supposed to be? They've had some horrific things happen to Christians, believers. People in the Word of God. In the Bible you read. But we still don't want nothing to happen to us. We declaring and decreeing, we walking in authority. I'm the head and not the tail. I get that. But doggone it, get ready, some hell may come your way. Amen. And you could, guess what? Not speak it and all this other stuff and deny it and all that. If the doctor say one thing and he say you got something, you better call on the pastor, your church members, and on the Lord, I need you to heal my body. It's there. He can remove it, but guess what? You better not act like it's not there. You better not, because there are many folk. The doctor, I'm not claiming it. You ain't got to. You don't have to. You don't have to claim it. The doctor already told you. Now, I'm not telling you don't believe that God can do what He said He can do, but we got to get out of this stuff to where we just try to avoid or try to act like stuff ain't there. It's there. It's there. And there's a lot of stuff I wouldn't like to claim. Folk lying on you, talking about you, coming at you all kind of crazy ways. I'm not claiming. Yeah, I'm claiming it. This is in my face. I got to claim it's there. But can the Lord deal with it? Yes, He can. And you better run to Him. Run to Jesus. Listen to the people of God. You got to run to Jesus like your life depended on it. Because it does. Not sometimes, and not just when you're in trouble. All the time. Well, preacher, why should I do that? You need to get used to hearing His voice. And He needs to get used to hearing your voice. So when He speaks, you know when he's speaking. It's called personal time with the Lord. When you spending time with God, can I help you? It's an experience, I'm telling you, like you can't even describe. Many Christians never get there. You know why? We'll get up in the morning, we'll shoot one up, thank you Jesus, we gone to work. Before we go to bed, we get on our knees, we say, Lord, Heavenly Father, gone. Only to have the next day, the process starts all over again. But can I help you? Spending time with God is intentional. We use this illustration. Any husband that has ever pursued a wife, amen, praise the Lord, and wanted her hand in marriage. Yeah, he came in the vicinity every night and again, brother. He called us sometime, amen. He showed up at the door, you know, them old dead flowers, sometimes, amen. He showed up with the chocolate that been sitting in the car that been halfway melted already, sometimes. But it was in his heart to spend time with him. Why? Because you can't marry and be in a relationship with somebody, a healthy one, that you don't know. What are you wrong with that preacher? I ask the question again. Does he know you? Do you know him? Many, Bertrand, I don't wear glasses, amen. Look like you got some, I know you wear glasses, I didn't know you wore glasses, amen. But since you got your glasses on, that means you can see, right? All right. What that first word say? Say it one more time. Hold up. That messed me up, y'all. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. The Lord don't want you to be sick. The Lord don't want you to go through this. The Lord don't want you to go through that. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I've heard it said. Have you heard that said before? But the Bible says, many are the afflictions. Oh my goodness. And it was specific of the righteous. Some folk think since they get saved or because they get saved, everything will be a flowery bed of ease and they won't go through nothing. They won't have to deal with nothing. Can I help you? My biggest trouble came along when I decided to follow Jesus. Amen. Amen. Reminds me of this young boy, man, he was in the hood, he was struggling, he was trying to come up, and he was like, man, one of these old days I'm going to get out the hood, I'm going to get out here, I'm going to mix up with myself, because I can't live here no more. Got people here, don't want nothing, don't want to be nothing, I got to get out the hood, I'm going to be something. So every time the teacher would get home, he'd do his homework, and he'd make A's on his test, and he'd do what he got to do, and he's a good athlete. He said, you know what, if my books don't help me, then I'm going to get in the pros. Did everything he could, and he got the way he wanted to get. And let me tell you, he graduated from college, and he even made the professional football team. And let me tell you, he said, I made it now. I got it now. Oh, what? I done made it. You know what? And when he got there, he realized he had another set of problems. Instead of having a problem of not having no money, he had a problem of everybody wanting his money. All right now. Yes, sir. Oh, instead of having a problem of folk not wanting to be around him, because he was trying to make something of himself. Then he had a problem with having fake folk around him that just wanted to be around him because he had what he had. Well, preacher, where are you going with this? See, when you become a believer, you're going to have to deal with some added or some different problems. See, now your problem going to be dealing with folk you once hung with, treating you like something wrong with you because you didn't give your life to Christ.
Man.
I said, you mean to tell? Yeah. Yep. Now you're gonna have to deal with knowing, the truth of God's word. And going out there and acting a donkey. And folk calling you and saying, yep, and you call yourself a Christian. Oh, where is it coming? So you have to deal with the problem. Or when you might even get sick in your body, trouble come, finances get all trained and strange and out of whack. Now folk gonna be like, where is your God now?
Come on now.
So you have a different set of problems. You wouldn't even worry about it before. It says, many are the afflictions of the righteous. Being a believer, can I help you? Trouble is always present. You know why? Can I help you? The enemy knows you're trying to do right. And because he knows you're trying to do right, he ain't going to send you stuff you don't want. He's going to send it in a package that you love.
Come on now.
Many are the afflictions of the righteous. And the crazy part is, sometimes we even yield to temptation. Which I'm a Christian, not me. Quit lying in church. Because when I became a man and I realized what was going on in church, with the folk in the church, my eyes were opened. And all the while I'm coming up, I'm their age, and I'm thinking one thing, and when I became a man and I realized what was really going on, I said, Jesus, have mercy on my soul. Oh, I ain't gonna go there. Some of y'all, I'm gonna leave that alone. Amen. Because many times what we'll do is, we know how to act in church. We know how to play that game in church. We know how to fake it in church. But can I help you? God knows your heart. God knows who you are. And God will deal with you accordingly. But can I help you? It says, many are the affliction of the righteous. And can I help you? Trouble comes with the territory of being born again. Just comes with the territory. Preacher, you're not giving me much hope. Yes, I am. Let me show you how. But the Lord delivered him out of them all. So I don't care what comes, and I don't care what you got to face, and I don't care what trouble comes, that guess what? God can, and if it's in his will deliver you from any and every kind of situation. And there's nothing too hard for God.
Amen.
He's strong, he's mighty, he's wonderful, he's King of Kings, he's Lord of Lords, and many times the reason why we go through life tripping with ourselves is because we don't acknowledge him as all of that. Because if I acknowledge God for being all of that, guess what? Some stuff I wouldn't even trip about. That's why I say, anybody who can travel on the road and get mad enough to take somebody's life, because they either cut them off, they're going too slow, they swerved in their lane, they don't know the Lord. Because can I help you? It ain't that crucial. They don't know the Lord. Because anybody that knows the Lord knows know that it's God that's in control. And you know what the Lord had to show me sometimes? Sometimes He'll put someone that is elderly in front of me to slow my crazy tail down. But the Lord deliberately out of the law. I want to ask you this question. If there's nothing the Lord can't deliver us from, why do we stress so much? Why are we so stressed out? I'm asking a question. If God is who He is, He can do what He says He can do. Why are we tripping with ourselves? You gotta understand this one thing. That the way our society is going, you gotta understand that it's causing us to push God aside and rely more heavily on ourselves. But in order for you to be successful as a believer, you got to be more reliant on God and less reliant on yourself. Because God He is who He is. He is who He is. And you know what the amazing thing about it is? Many of us have called out to God. And we know God delivered us in a certain situation. You know it was Him. You don't have no doubt about it. And you can think back to that incident. And when something else pop up, you act like He ain't never done nothing for you.
Amen.
As believers, you cannot struggle, amen, like my daughter said, with short-term memory. Now that's my 7-year-old, amen. That's my young one. She said, well, maybe. She was talking about your girl, Shirley Caesar, amen. And Shirley Caesar was on, she was on Little Big Shot, the grown-up one, amen. And Shirley Caesar started singing her, dog, lamb, that song, and then you name it. And she messed up on a couple of words. And, my daughter said, well, Dad, maybe she suffers from short-term memory. my wife laughed so hard, my wife had to go in the other room. Oh, why as Christians we struggle and suffer with short-term memory? How easy we forget the awesomeness of God. How easy we forget how He's delivered us and brought us from a mighty long way. If you could look back where He brought you from, can I help you? Some of us right now, if you would think back of where He brought you from, right now, can I help you? If you would just think about it, really and truthfully, it should be pandemonium up in here. Because the Lord really and truthfully delivered us from some stuff that could have literally killed us. He delivered us from some people who wanted to kill us. Amen. You laughing, but it's the truth. He brought you out of sickness. He brought you out of darkness. He brought you out of sin. Amen. How many of you can say, Pastor, I was doing some of the most low-downest stuff until the Lord tapped me on the shoulder and said, that ain't like me. And when you think how low He had to go for some of us, Jesus. Can I have you? We don't have no room to talk about it. But as a matter of fact, we ought to be talking about the Lord so much to where folk will get tired of us talking. Because let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Now, I don't know what He done for you, but I know what He done for me. He done brought me from my long way. He done delivered me from my sin. He done got me out of stuff that I know He got me out of. He got me out of stuff that I know that it was only Him, because if it was me doing it, I'd have worked it out just a little bit different. You wouldn't be talking to me right now. He saved me from my sin. 3 days later, after He died, He rose in victory over sin. That's what He done for me. And right now, I can live a new life in Jesus Christ because He lives. You know what? I'm not going to walk around like He ain't done nothing for me. I'm not going to walk around like Jesus is not who He is. I'm not going to walk around like God is not the God of the universe. I'm not going to walk around like I serve a dead Savior. I'm not going to walk around and let other folk talk about the God I serve. I'm not going to go to work and act like I got to hide my Bible. No, God has saved me and brought me from a mighty, mighty long way. Shouting from the rooftop. And even when things ain't going right, Lord, I praise You anyhow. As Job said, shall we receive good, not evil? Job had the right frame of mind. Job said, I know, Lord, just like it rain, the sunshine come out, it can rain. Just know the Lord is your spiritual umbrella. And He'll protect you. And He'll lead you. And He will guide you. And I want you to listen. I want you to take these 4 things with you as you go home. First thing, have faith. Have faith. Have faith that God is who He is, and He can do what He says He can do. What? That's it, preacher? Yeah, that's it. Big Mama couldn't read, but she knew the Lord could make a way out of no way. And guess what? That's all she had. She didn't need nothing else. Well, I need you to explain that to me. Can I help you? If it's God, you can't explain it. What else, preacher? Call on Him. Why are you calling on Him? Because you know He is who He is. And He can do what He said He can do. Call on Him. I stayed up all night last night. Pray. Pray. Can I help some of y'all? The reason why sometimes the Lord don't let you see, because He want to hear from you. Couldn't you see last night? Talk to the Lord. And can I help you? Some folk, you know what they do? When they can't see, they read their Bible. Some people say that's the best seat medication in the world. I'm just saying. Call Him. Call Him. Well, preacher, what else should I do? Reflect. Reflect on what? Reflect on what He's already done for you. Reflect on what He's already done for me. Can I help you? If you practice that, you'll have some better days. Because it'll make evident that He is able. Well, preacher, what's the last thing that you want to tell? Praise Him. When you think of the goodness of Jesus and all that He's done for you, can I help you? Your soul ought to cry out, hallelujah. Lord, I didn't know how I was going to make it, but Lord, You made a way somehow. Lord, I didn't know how my marriage was going to work out, but Lord, You made a way somehow. Lord, I did not know how You was going to deal with them crazy children, Lord, but You made a way somehow. Lord, I didn't know how You was going to handle that boss of mine, because it seemed like every day I go to work, they had a personal vendetta against me. But Lord, You made a way out of no way somehow. Can I help you? I can't explain to you how destruction, Lord, you kept me somehow. Jesus, Lord have mercy. The devil is a liar. Lord, you are the one that kept me when things looked a little dark in my life. Lord, you are the one that kept my mind stayed on you. Lord, you are the one that kept me straightforward when I felt like giving up. Lord, you are the one that died on Calvary's cross. Yeah, for my sins. And you said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. You hung there and you died for my sins. But 3 days later, you got up with all power in your hand. If you know God to be God on today, give him praise in here today. Give him praise in here today. Give him praise. Worthy. 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 He's worthy. We say of his goodness. You gotta understand. God is close to, near to, in the midst of the lives of those who are down and out.
Yes.
God has a special place in his heart for the brokenhearted. That was part of Jesus' mission. God has a special place in his heart for those who have humbled themselves. You got to understand that God is real. He's real. He's real. And you can't treat him like he's not real. You can't treat him like he's not there. And you can't treat him like he's not in every situation that you go through. He's right there in the midst. Call on him. You need him. You need him. You need him. You need him. I'm going to try to sing this song. Amen. The Lord laid this song on my heart. I'm going to try to sing this song. So just feel like I'm trying to get it out and I can't get it out. But at the same time, it's in my spirit. Amen. And I got to get it out. Amen. But you got to understand that when you look at God, that because he lives, it ought to give you a reason to live. Because he lives. God said, his son, they called him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because